Is wealth a result of earning more or saving more? Let's challenge our thinking today. When we think of wealth, we often think of lavish lifestyles, luxury cars, and grand houses. But today, we're going to flip the script. Instead of focusing on how much you can earn, we're going to explore how much you can save. Welcome to the Untold Power of Frugal Living. This isn't about cutting coupons or living on a shoestring budget. It's about making conscious, intentional decisions about where your money goes. It's about understanding that every penny saved is a penny earned. It's about realizing that wealth isn't just about the accumulation of money, but the freedom and stability it can provide. It's about using frugal living as a roadmap to wealth. It's going to be an eye-opening ride. Get ready to embark on this journey from broke to wealthy. Frugal living. What comes to mind when you hear this term? Maybe you're thinking of coupon clipping, bargain hunting, and skipping out on that daily latte. But frugality, my friends, is so much more than just cutting corners and pinching pennies. It's a lifestyle choice about putting value first. Frugal living is about making smarter choices with your resources, whether it's money, time, or even your energy. It's about asking yourself, is this purchase going to enhance my life in a meaningful way? If the answer is yes, then by all means go for it. If the answer is no, then perhaps it's time to reconsider. See, frugality is not about denying yourself the pleasures of life. It's about being intentional. It's about understanding the difference between wants and needs, and making decisions that align with your long-term goals. To sum it up, frugality is not about being cheap, it's about being resourceful. It's about making the most of what you have and finding joy in simplicity. So, what's more important for wealth? Earning more or saving more? Let's start with earning more. Say, you get a raise at work, snag a side gig, or start a small business. That extra income can certainly boost your wealth, right? However, if you increase your spending alongside your earnings, you're just running in place, not moving forward. Now, let's consider saving more. Imagine you decide to cut down on takeout, cancel unused subscriptions, or swap your luxury car for something more economical. You're not increasing your income, but you're keeping more of it. Over time, these savings can add up to a significant amount. Now, which approach is more impactful? The truth is, they're two sides of the same coin. Earning more can give you more to save, but if you're not careful with your spending, you might not see your wealth grow. The first step in frugal living is tracking your expenses. This is where your journey towards financial mindfulness begins. Picture this, you're wandering through a city without a map. Easy to get lost, isn't it? The same applies to your finances. Without knowing where your money is going, it's tough to control your spending. So, how do you create this financial map? It's simple. Start by jotting down everything you spend money on. Yes, even that tiny pack of gum. You can use a physical notebook, an Excel sheet, or a budgeting app. The platform doesn't matter as long as it works for you. Now you're probably thinking, why is this so important? Well, tracking your expenses makes you conscious of your spending habits. It shows you where your money is slipping away, possibly on things you don't even need. It's like shining a light on those dark corners of your financial house, and guess what? This newfound awareness is the first step towards adjusting your spending habits, saving more, and ultimately, building wealth. Ever heard of the 30-day rule? It's a simple yet powerful tool for controlling impulsive spending. Here's how it works. Whenever you feel the urge to splurge on a non-essential item, don't buy it immediately. Instead, note it down and wait for 30 days. This waiting period allows you to reflect on whether you genuinely need that item or if it was just a passing fancy. If after 30 days you still feel the pull towards that item, then go ahead and make your purchase. More often than not, you'll find that the initial desire to buy has faded. This rule is a brilliant exercise in delayed gratification. It helps you differentiate between wants and needs, thus avoiding unnecessary expenses. It's a great way to save money and build wealth over time. Remember, every penny saved is a penny earned. The 30-day rule is your weapon against impulsive buying. Frugal living encourages us to embrace the DIY culture. When we choose to do things ourselves, we're not only saving money, but we're also investing in our own skill set. Imagine the satisfaction of fixing a leaky faucet without having to call a plumber, or creating your own home decor, tailored to your own unique taste. DIY culture is about more than just hands-on tasks. It's about learning to cook your favorite meals, mastering basic car maintenance, or even picking up a new hobby like gardening. Each new skill we acquire is a step towards self-sufficiency and independence. Financially, the savings can be substantial. Those dollars saved on repair bills, restaurant meals, or store-bought items can be channeled into savings or investments, furthering your journey towards wealth. But perhaps the greatest benefit of all is the sense of accomplishment, the empowerment that comes from knowing you can do it yourself. DIY is not just about saving money, but about gaining skills. Let's clear up some common myths about living frugally. Myth 1, frugality means deprivation. False. It's about making mindful choices. It's not about cutting out all the fun, it's about choosing where to spend your money wisely. Myth 2, frugal people are stingy. Incorrect. There's a big difference between being frugal and being cheap. Frugal living is about maximizing value, not minimizing spending at all costs. Myth 3, frugality is time-consuming. Not necessarily. Yes, it might take some time to plan and budget, but think about the hours you'd spend working to earn the money you could save. Myth 4, only poor people live frugally. Absolutely not. Wealthy people are often the most frugal. It's how they became wealthy in the first place. Myth 5, frugality means a lower quality of life. Wrong again. Living frugally can actually enhance your life, giving you financial freedom and less stress. Frugality is not a sacrifice, but a smarter way to live. Minimalism, a powerful ally of frugal living. Minimalism isn't about deprivation, but rather a shift in mindset. It's about choosing to live with less, not because you have to, but because you realize the true value isn't in the possessions you accumulate. It's about clearing the clutter from your life to make space for the things that truly matter. When you embrace minimalism, you start to see the world differently. You begin to understand that you don't need a closet full of clothes or a garage filled with gadgets to be happy. You start to find joy in the simple things, like a good book or a walk in the park. Minimalism and frugal living go hand in hand. By reducing your wants and focusing on your needs, you naturally spend less. You stop buying things just for the sake of having them and start investing in experiences that enrich your life. Minimalism is about valuing experiences over possessions. How does frugality translate into wealth over time? Well, let's unwrap the magic of compound savings. Imagine you save $1 a day. Doesn't seem like much, right? But over the course of a year, that's $365. Do that for 10 years and you've got $3,650. But here's where it gets interesting. If you invest that money in a savings account with a modest interest rate, it grows. That original $1 a day transforms into more than $4,000 after 10 years. And that's just a simple example. The more you save, the more you earn. It's like a snowball rolling downhill, gathering size and speed with every turn. Small savings done consistently add up over time. They build, they grow, they compound. That's how frugality, in its humble and disciplined form, slowly but surely paves the path to wealth. Frugality is not about limiting your life, but about freeing it. It's such a common misconception that being frugal means living a life of deprivation, but it's quite the contrary. Frugality is about making mindful decisions with your resources, allowing you to live a life of abundance and freedom. Imagine not having to worry about your next credit card bill or feeling the pressure to keep up with the Joneses. Frugality offers a peace of mind that is priceless. It's the freedom to say no to unnecessary expenses and yes to financial stability and self-reliance. It's the liberty to allocate your resources to experiences and things that truly matter to you, rather than being a slave to consumerism. There's an incredible sense of empowerment in knowing that you're in control of your finances, that you're not living paycheck to paycheck, but rather building a secure future for yourself and your loved ones. Are you ready to take the frugal living challenge? We've ventured far into the world of frugal living, from understanding its true essence, debunking its myths, to embracing the minimalist lifestyle. So, are you ready to take the challenge, to transform your lifestyle, to pave your way to wealth, and to experience the freedom that comes with frugality? Remember, the journey to wealth begins with the first step of frugality. Please like and subscribe for more content like this.